Hey guys, from Wash Bay Boy to CrossFit Coach, I'm here with Ryan Bates at Last Rep CrossFit. What's going on, Ryan?
Not much. I'm excited to do this.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah, Ryan's been one of my friends for quite some time, and we want to talk a little bit about where he started. Like I said, from a Wash Bay Boy that I've known since he was little, crashing motorcycles.
It's one.
Just one motorcycle? That's what he says, anyways. I don't know if it's really just one, but
I dropped a few.
he dropped a few.
I know he crashed one.
I would say that we've all dropped a few working at Fifth Gear. So thank you to Johnny and Courtney for not killing us for doing that. Okay. So we want to talk a little bit about Ryan and his journey. Ryan was a very big skeptic of CrossFit when I met him. So Ryan, tell us a little bit about your reservations in doing CrossFit originally.
I guess I was going to Empower, so like more of a global style gym. Bodybuilding was the cool thing. So I think if you're in the bodybuilding space, you hear a lot of slack about CrossFit when you're looking at videos on YouTube and doing whatever. And I think I just kind of blindly followed all of that and was like, yeah, CrossFit's dumb because they wiggle around and throw stuff.
Yeah, and I figured we had that conversation, right? I think it was in a shop truck. We were heading to go pick something up from a storage unit, and I found out that Ryan had a business degree, and I asked him what he wanted to do, and he wanted to start a regular gym, if I remember right.
Yep.
Correct. And then I was like, you should do CrossFit. And he's like, that's stupid. I think those were the exact words. That's stupid.
I think I might have used a word that's not politically correct.
Yeah, I'm sure there might have been an F-bomb in there or something at that point. So Ryan, like I said, has been with me for quite some time. We both worked at Fifth Gear Power Sports, working up the ranks. Ryan was a Wash Bay boy, then went to a parts counter, and then the parts manager, and then eventually left to kind of start his own thing with Mammoth Technologies.
Mammoth Equipment.
And
exhaust.
Yeah, and so now he does that on the side, and he coaches for us as well. So that's a little bit of the backstory. How have all of these jobs kind of transformed you over the couple of years?
I think I guess just a lot of growing up. I think working at Fifth Gear for quite a bit of the time, I could still just be kind of a dumb kid working in the back and on the parts counter. I could just kind of dork around and do what I wanted. I think moving up into a management position really kind of made me have to go, oh, there's responsibility with having a job, and I have to be responsible for other people and what they're doing. And then now with my current job, I have no coworkers, no real authorities here, so I have to have some self accountability to like actually go do work and get things done and make sure that I'm not just making stuff up.
Yeah, so I get it. What about CrossFit in that journey? Let's go back. Do you remember your first workout?
Yeah, it was something with ring dips and
I remember that.
push-ups and air squats or something like that. It was all body weight, but I threw up.
Yes. We had him and Shep, right?
Yeah, it was me, Shep, Sarah was there, and I think Jamie or somebody. Yeah.
I got these guys to come in. Was it a lunch hour or something, or was it a Monday? What was it?
It was a Monday, and I think it was noon.
Yeah, the noon class, because that's what Jamie.
Because I had just ate cereal.
Yeah. Breakfast of champions for working out, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember Shep telling you he was going to kill you, and you telling Shep you're going to kill him in the workout, and then you both didn't do so hot.
No, I think
Shep would still say that he beat you.
I think technically he did, because I don't think he threw up.
No, yeah. So we'll go with that. If you didn't throw up, you won that event or that CrossFit hour. So just real quick, like, what do you think? Why do you think so many people have a negative feeling towards CrossFit?
I think probably just a misunderstanding of what you're actually doing. And I think you see a lot of videos of the kipping pull-ups and the Olympic lifts at like a high volume where it looks kind of funny if you've never done it or talked to anybody about it or had it explained to you. So I think there's just a lot of like, oh, they're just throwing their bodies around. They don't like understand that there's like a specific technique to it. There's like things dropping the plates is fun.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, we're just d bags throwing these things around, you know.
Yeah.
So I think there's just like a I guess lack of like understanding from people. I know for me that's what it was. I just was like, these are just silly.
Yeah. I mean, that's funny because as I've said in previous episodes, I had the same sort of feeling about it, just and a lack of understanding and a lack of having somebody to kind of bring you in and show you what the ropes were, right? Really show you around and tell you what's right and what's wrong. And so, what changed your mind?
Well, it was initially you and Shep because I was doing the whole bodybuilding thing and I was like, I'm a super fit guy. I got abs, which little did I know they weren't real abs. But I think I think just that competitive side of me that Shep was like, oh, I'm better than you. I was like, no, you can't. I'll come try it out. And I tried that first workout, and even though I threw up, I was like, this is fun. And yeah, I guess we had the free week at the time, so I was like, I'll just come for a couple more days, see how I like it, and then I think the second day I was there, we did snatches, and I thought those were the coolest thing ever. So I think just giving it a chance and like experience working out with people at global gyms, you're a lot of the time you got one buddy or you're by yourself. So I like that a lot.
Yeah. And that's kind of like the power and the community, right? And the consistency of coming with a bunch of people that ultimately have the same thing in mind, but we might just be in different levels altogether, right? Um, yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Like, you came in here with the attitude is, I can crush this. I have.
And it crushed me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you had a 6-pack or 8-pack, whatever the heck it was at the time already.
Yeah.
Pretty much ate like crap all the time.
Yep.
And thought, I can kill everybody in here. And that changed.
Was not true. Everybody in that class beat me.
Yeah.
They were older than me. They were girls. They were Shep.
Yeah. Ultimately boils down to Shep. You're gonna have to make sure Shep sees this, so he can actually see that you told him that he beat you for once.
Show up again, see what happens.
So how's coaching giving you a new perspective on this?
I think I've always kind of been, I guess, passionate about fitness, and I think I wanted to own a gym and I wanted to coach doing bodybuilding and whatever. So I think doing coaching here has been even cooler because it's a class setting. It's not like a one-on-one thing. You get to build all these cool relationships and really, I guess, like help kind of make a special community within the gym that we're in. And I think that's been a huge thing that I've fallen in love with, is just like it's the best hour of clients' day, but it's also the best hour of my day because I just get to come in here and dork around with my friends and coach them and try to help them hit some goals of theirs, whether it's trying to get a pull up by the end of the summer or somebody who comes in and goes, I want to look like you. Okay, let's
do this, right? Yeah. That's really cool. And I've seen you grow over the years in coaching, and we've had some members that recently reached out and told me how much you've progressed over the years, and I think that's kind of a testament to what we do here. We do a lot of coach development. We're not perfect at it by all means, but we try to do our best, and we spend some time with Ryan and all the rest of our coaches to help them to become better at their craft, right? Because that's ultimately the goal is to not just be stagnant, is to become better. And I would, in the last 2 years, there's been some substantial growth, right? I don't know if I said this, but I think Ryan is our longest tenured coach at this point, besides myself, of course. So Ryan's been here the longest as my coach.
5 years and a month.
Yeah, and you think about that and you go, he didn't even like CrossFit. He thought it was stupid, and now he's not gone.
Yeah, it
Like,
was.
still here.
I think it was only like 6 months after my first workout that I went in and got my
Yeah,
coaching certificate.
yeah, you're L1.
Yeah.
Uh, going to be going to get his L2 in the spring of next year.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think we're going to have him and Punky both go. I don't know if we'll be the same spot, but they'll both be going roughly at the same time. So real quick, we're going to go through some community like quick fire questions, some of the stuff we went through with others. So, what was your favorite workout?
Um, my favorite workout's anything that has muscle ups in it.
Yes, yeah, I would agree with you.
If it was muscle ups and wall balls, I'd
Crush
just
it.
have a heyday.
Yes, that's awesome.
The wheelhouse workout. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I have like a specific favorite. I think I should say that Fran is my favorite, so I get better at thrusters.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, I don't think that's how that works. So, yeah. I like thrusters, but I would not say Fran is my favorite workout. That's for sure. What about best competition memory?
Um, maybe our that first competition that we did. It was the uh 15, 12, 9 thrusters, and it was pull up, chest to bar, muscle up. I
Which
did
competition was this for?
the Mountain West.
Mountain
The very
West
first
Championship?
year I did it,
Okay,
and I got last
individual,
place. Individual. Right? I got last place, but that workout I did the 9 muscle ups unbroken and came in before one guy, and I was so stoked about it.
Yeah.
And it was a 115-pound thruster, and I don't think I'd ever really moved a 115 thruster at that point. And I was having a rough weekend because I was like dead last, pissed about it, and then I ripped out 9 muscle ups so fast, unbroken at the end of this workout, and ran in. I was like, woohoo! That's sick.
that's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember I was there. I'm just trying to like recollect all of these things.
Yeah.
So many people, so many competitions we've gone to remember them all. And I would have to say, definitely watch Ryan grow and over the competition setting's huge. There's a lot of mindset that goes into that we've been working on over the years, right?
Yep.
We're not perfect, but we're definitely continually working.
Getting better.
Yeah. So what do you think about the mindset stuff?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I've struggled with it quite a bit. I think I've set expectations for myself somewhat unrealistically, and then just kind of beating myself up pretty good when I don't meet or exceed what I wanted to, which I think is probably a case for a lot of people. If it's not competitive, it's just I want to lose 5 pounds in 10 weeks, and then you only lose 4, and now you're pissed off. But you got to remember you still lost 4. So I think it's important to have a little bit of grace for yourself if you're putting in effort to be better. That's the most important part. It's not the actual goal that you hit. It's the progress that you're making.
The effort.
Yeah.
Something that me and Punky talked about last week a little bit about the effort that you actually put in. Do you think it's important, like, you have those mindset goals and stuff that, like you set a little bit too high sometimes. You think it's important to engage with a coach and have them help you set those goals so that you can be more realistic and have goals that actually challenge you but don't crush you?
Yeah, I think so. I think I also do the nutrition coaching stuff, so I think like both physical goal of somebody can't just come in here and go, I want a 6-pack abs and look just like you. It's like, well, okay, that's great, but also we're gonna have 2 completely different body styles, body types that you probably don't have the same structure to be able to look like me, but we can make you have these muscles, down the road.
Yeah.
So I think talking to a coach or an experienced person would be beneficial, just so you have like I guess you're not as ignorant to what a realistic goal would be. I'm not saying our members are ignorant, but like I know I struggled with that for a long time.
Yeah.
I would see these giant bodybuilder guys, and I'd be like, I want to look like that. There's no way I could ever look like that unless I was on way too many steroids.
Yes. Yeah, that I get.
Yeah.
For sure. And I think it goes like that here. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, depending on what the people eat, what their jobs are, what all the different things that they go through changes everything.
Yeah.
Let's move on just a little bit. Who's funnier, you or me?
I think I think we're both funny in very different ways.
Yeah, I would totally agree.
I think it depends on who you ask. Some people would probably say I'm funnier because of my type of humor, and then some people would say you're funnier because
your type of humor. No, I'm just kidding. My lack of humor.
Yeah.
All right. So shout out to Josh. He is funny. So one thing people would never guess about you.
Oh. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
I can think of a few. That's crazy. I've been around Ryan for a really long time.
I guess maybe the true lack of confidence that I have, like that body dysmorphia.
That was not where I was going with this, just so you know.
Is I still look in the mirror and see a 115-pound, 6'2" guy that is skin and bones, and I know everybody else sees me as this like super shredded jacked guy, but I don't see that still a lot of the time. Sometimes I'm really feeling myself, and I'm like, oh yeah,
he's good.
But
yeah,
I think I protrude out that I'm ripped, but I think on the inside I'm very much like this little tiny twig boy.
Yeah, I think a lot of us have something of that nature that we have to deal with and come to terms with. I was thinking not even close to that. I was like, hey, most people probably have no idea how much of a Star Wars geek you are.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Like,
huge nerd.
Like, that's an understatement. Like, we've talked about, I love Star Wars. I love all of them, but he doesn't like all of them because he thinks they don't follow certain things that I have no idea. I think you have Star Wars tattoos.
I do. Right? I have 2 Star Wars tattoos.
And then we talked about all these different branch offs of Star Wars that he knows that even though I love Star Wars, I have no idea what the heck he's talking about. Yeah. So yeah, if you didn't know, he's also a Star Wars geek.
My son's name is based after a Star Wars character, Kanan Jarrus from the TV show. Is what my son's name is based after.
Yeah, and I had no idea what that was from until he told me what it was from. So awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking time to come in here and to be with us and to be a part of our team. We don't know who we're going to have next week, but we will have somebody. It'll be another coach. So get ready, coaches. You're up next. So do you have any last words of advice before we close?
Yeah, just show up and do the thing. It's going to be hard, but it's worth it, whether you're, really motivated about like a physical change or if it's more of a mental or whatever change, emotional change. We have a great community here that's very welcoming. The 6:30 class specifically is the best class. So whoever coached that class for a long time, they did a good job.
Yeah. Evidently, you know who that was. All right. So thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. And then just in closing, again, we would invite anybody and everybody to come check out Last Rep CrossFit. We have, like you said, we have an amazing community of members and coaches that just want to see you thrive, both inside and outside the gym. Our motto is to educate, inspire, and entertain. So if we keep those 3 pillars in mind, we can do a lot of really good things in our community, and we would love to see you in the gym. Talk to you soon.